Yeah, no, it's not at the police station. It's just at some bridge as we try to enter the town where we plan to sleep at. So we've just been waylaid by police. We do not know what's next, but yeah.
It's our journalists.
So you're being held there, is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. We're being held at a roadblock.
Got it.
Yeah,
and you're on your way, you were on your way to try and get to the hotel.
Yeah, sure.
So what?
Pardon?
I don't want to put these voices.
So do you think you're being held up deliberately?
Yeah, of course. They're trying to frustrate our efforts to find where we can rest at.
Seems like you froze. It seems like the connection is quite frozen as well. But let me, I worry.
Because in the,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been denied access to any hotel in Maracha where we are supposed to have a rally tomorrow.
No, maybe about 15 minutes drive to there from here.
Got it. But it's just a case of whether they actually let you through.
Yeah.
This happens regularly, presumably.
Yeah, it happens almost every day.
We were on our way to Arua because after denying us access to any hotel in Maracha,
sometimes they let us go,
we decided to go to Arua and try to find a place to sleep.
At some point we've had
and
to sleep
on our way, this is what we've found. Police has blocked the road, both police and military. Ahead of this patrol car, we have military. They've blocked the road and we cannot proceed to Arua.
Yeah, we can try
yes,
to put
you can
some
see
light
a military guy there.
We are stopped.
That's a military
we shall try
guy.
To create some, we can
then
try.
Then we also have police guys.
We shall put some light and try
putting on police camouflage and some putting on the khaki uniforms.
Whether from here or from the hotel.
Okay, let me jump off and I'll talk to my team and come back. But keep me posted on when they let you through if they do.
Okay, sure, thanks.
Thank you, thanks.
Later on it is a good. So could I take it apart? You see, we have the military guys. They've blocked off the road, and the way they're holding their guns is like they're ready to shoot.
They blocked us from sleeping where we had our last rally.
That's Terego.
Yeah, let me turn the light. We had our last campaign in Terego. We were supposed to spend the night in Terego, but the RDC ordered that we cannot sleep in his district, and they drove us out with the police and the military. We drove for almost 2 hours coming to Maracha, but when we reached in Maracha, every hotel has been ordered not to host us. So we decided to drive out of town and go to Arua, where we could get a hotel to sleep. But as you can see, the military has mounted a roadblock. They're not talking to us. They just won't let us proceed. That is the situation right now. Sheriff, abo bagamba ki?
Uganda is under captivity.
Ate journalists.
Dictator Museveni. We are so tired. We traveled all night last night to get to Zombo, and you know, so exhausted and frustrated by whatever is going on.
Is it? I don't know about the interview.
Yeah.
So this is the situation after having a long day of campaigning, no sleep, but just campaigning, trying to reach everywhere. This is what they put us through. All we want is to get a place, have a shower, and rest a little bit and have a proper meal. But we are not even able to have a proper meal in such circumstances. I don't know how long this is gonna go on.
This is AJ Stream, this is Al Jazeera. So. Yeah.
Yoli?
Yeah.
Hello?
You can put your video on also. Your video, sir.
Phone call interview as a complete emergency situation if it gets to that point. But I just worry whether would you in front of authorities, whether would it put all of your lives in danger?
Actually, it is safe. The more we talk to the journalists, the safer we can be. Because as you can see right now, that's a roadblock mounted by the military.
Yeah.
And the only thing that keeps us safe is when they know that the world is watching.
Okay. With this type of shot.
Sure.
Okay. Do you think are you optimistic that the military will let you through, or do you think they probably won't?
Well, maybe they will let us through, because I've just tweeted about this. I know that every time we let it out there, they sometimes get embarrassed and they let us through because they know I'm a presidential candidate. They know they've been harassing me all day long. And it is shameful for them to hold me. I did not commit any crime. I'm just coming from my campaign. They've driven us out of 2 districts. They've denied us the right to have accommodation in 2 districts. They've ordered all the hotels not to host us. And now we were trying to drive to a faraway district where we can find some place to sleep. But again, the military has stopped us on the bridge. They are not talking to us. They're just holding mean-looking machine guns. We don't know what to expect next.
And you can't even turn around. They've completely blocked you from doing anything.
Yeah, they've blocked us from both in front and behind.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a battery charger for your iPhone to make sure it doesn't die?
Yes, I have a power bank.
That's good. Okay, well, Bobby, let me get back to you on setting this up, but we may end up just doing it where you are. You're trapped there.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Sure. Now this is Aman Paul. Tukolenga tuli mu captivity.
Nawamu tusobola n'otutambuza ne kamera ne tubafuna.
And you will give them this
Ricardo. Ndi mmotoka ya kibanda mbadde njagala kujja nfane kamera yange.
Bulletproof yange.
Yes, you need to.
Tuli mabegawo batusaliddeko wenyini obusajja obuli.
These are 2 rules.
Jangu Baker. The bridge has been blocked. The bridge to Arua.
Oh no, Baker, President.
Yes.
Now, the PC is saying, he's not going to allow anybody to cross this bridge.
Okay, we will sleep.
But I'm getting in Ngambi. Since you finished campaigning from this side, you get. He's saying he cannot allow to go back. He has referred me to DPC Koboko.
No, they don't tell us that they're acting illegal. Okay? They're acting like criminals. They have no right to determine for us where to go. Okay? tebalina buyinza obwo tabuyina oyo DPC talina buyinza kugamba nti kati tosobola kusula wano ogenda osule wano okitegeera they don't have that Terego batugobyeyo Maracha batugobyeyo they don't have that right okitegeera talina buyinza obwo n'omulundi n'ogumu
But tuli bana Uganda, we can sleep anywhere we want.
we are Ugandans
Suppose you want to go back, this is the route to
Eddie mumuleke bannange mmwe basajja mmwe nze njogera mugambe talina buyinza mugamba muna Uganda you cannot sleep in this part of Uganda okitegeera that is impunity that is not acceptable.
I wish you could get words from his mouth, but he's saying that you're not going to cross this bridge.
That's okay.
Let me see if I can.
It's okay, ne bw'otomuleta kiri okay. Okay? Kiri okay? Ne bw'otomuleta.
Baba asazeewo twebake wano, we shall sleep here.
We shall sleep here. Okitegeera.
So muna Uganda takirizibwa alina okusaba permission kati watifu njagala genda kudayo Kampala banzijanjabe
lwaki yakusalirawo gye tugenda okusula
batukubye emitwe I want to go and get treatment in Kampala kati njagala kudayo Kampala
muganda wange stop telling me where you think stop trying to compromise my rights okiwulidde naawe sebo tonzijako waya okitegedde these are my rights goli police officer ki yakona ivinga n'abantu okubajjako rights zaabwe
Alugale
muna Uganda talina right kusalawo wayagala okwebaka
nze njagala alugale interview tugikolere wano
like they are going to pay for a hotel kati be batusalirawo okusula as if bagenda tusasulira ne hotel gye batusongedde okugenda
security gyalina lwaki twatuwerekera buwerekezi we tugenda okwebaka ku hotel
today
n'asula ng'agikuuma
bagezezaako they were trying to take us to a hotel in Maracha and this hotel is owned by a government apologist. So when we discovered that, we decided we're not going to sleep in a government apologist hotel. Kati, the other hotels ezitali a government zona bagambe ziri full. But it's clear that they are not even fully occupied. Banange bana Uganda yene embeera gye tulimu right now. Police egaddewo ekkubo. DPC weno, he does not want to engage with us okujjako giving us orders, telling us kati tugende Koboko. So we have no right to go back to anywhere we want or to any place of our choice. But as Ugandans, we have a right of free movement in this country. We can sleep wherever we want. Edi mutwe. Obukowo.
Mwana, twasuze tutambula, njala ituluma tetunnalya. Yonna gye tuvudde tuzze batuzoganya buzoganya. Eno ku security gyalina ezo 99 nnya lwaki tatuwerekera ku hoteri gye tugenda okusula n'atusula nga ku mahoteri. Kyagamba wetusula mu Aluwambo kiba ki? Lwaki batya nnyo? Tugenda menya emito tugenda sula wano. Tebagenda
This is really uncalled for.
Oh my goodness, things we go through.
This level of abuse of power.
Tadifulumya tulinya na ziboda nezituyisa
Agambe, they are not going to let anyone cross that bridge. Officer asazeewo yawambye eggwanga n'agamba kati wano mmwe
tusula mu district ye
mugende Koboko gye muba mwebaka. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we were going to have our first rally in Maracha. So after denying us any hotel in Terego, we decided to come to Maracha, being a place where we are going to hold our first rally tomorrow. And being so tired, tubadde twagala tusale ku lugendo olwo so that we can have enough sleep then wake up at the convenient time and have that rally. When we reached Maracha, the owners of these hotels have been intimidated into not accepting to host us. Kati, after finding out that, yes, they tried to take us to a hotel that is owned by a government propagandist and an apologist. When we found out that this hotel is for a government apologist, we decided to go to Arua. On our way to Arua, the bridge between Arua and Maracha has been blocked. And the person in command does not want to talk to any of us, but only sending our police officer to come and give us commands so that we comply to what he says.
Tabs.
Tabs against the power bank.
Tabs. Ekati akafaananyi ako njagamu kubira akafaananyi akalungi simanyi bw'osobola okuba esimu ye erikiriya negundi
kuliko kapowerbank Sheriff Kampada angambye kalisobola okutambuzako
tukakubire munda. Tabs tukakubire munda oba tukakubire bweru.
Let's take a picture from outside.
Wanjagala katwitinga kati kigenda maaso
kakubire bweru.
For those who are saying that we should call Byabakama, Banange Njagala Bagamba Byabakama claims is very ignorant of the happenings in this country. He is one person who is heading a scientific election, but it's so absurd that a person who's heading scientific elections claims does not have a phone that is connected to internet. He says his DSTV was cut off, and I don't know what kind of campaigns he's monitoring. A person who heads a whole electoral commission cannot monitor a scientific campaign, a scientific election. Nsimulira kukudinisa eri.
Maka.
Ekisumuluzo wipinga. We are very tired. We have not had any sleep since yesterday. Yesterday, they directed us to a very remote place, and then we found that they had blocked the road, and they started shooting our people. They cut a few of our people in the faces, then arrested some boys. But after putting our feet on the ground, stamping our feet to the ground, they were able to release these boys they had arrested. And in the incident, I was also hit with a canister at the back of my head, but luckily it did not explode on my head. It's the pressure with which they threw it to my head that brought the injury. And it's clear this guy targeted me.
After being driven out of Terego district by the RDC, saying we cannot sleep in his district, by the Terego RDC, after being driven out of the district. After being driven out of Terego by the RDC, saying we cannot sleep in his district.
In his territory, because district.
We drove a whole 2 hours to Maracha.
The road has been blocked. People are using their feet to cross the bridge. Only motorcycles can access the bridge.
To find accommodation, only to find to Maracha, all 2 hours to Maracha, only to find that hotels have been ordered not to host us.
It's drizzling outside. All we want to do is find a bed and rest.
Hold on, we decided to drive to Arua to get accommodation Hello? Tebatulese muganda wange tuli ku road block. Yeah, ko bali blocking nze. Yeah, just taking the picture.
After being driven out of Terego district by the RDC saying we cannot sleep in his territory.
By the RDC and police. After being forcefully driven out of Terego by the RDC and police, we cannot sleep in his territory.
Ladies and gentlemen, obudde bwa kiro, and when dark falls, these people are so reckless, they could do anything. They are armed to the teeth, and they are very reckless. There've been incidents whereby they just shoot recklessly, nabo benyini ne batya. Omuntu n'akuba ekyasi nga tategedde nangeri gye kimusimatuse. Olulala yali omu ku basirikale yali adduka n'agwa wansi emmundu n'efulumya amasasi. So this is the kind of life we are living in. Tulina abasirikale abali half trained, ti any time their recklessness asobola okukuba ekyasi nga naye tategedde. Luli juzi bakuba musirikale munnaabwe kikanista ku nkoona. Kati ba blocking ekkubo lyonna lyonna. All business, all traffic has been put to a halt.
We decided to drive to Arua to find accommodation. Police, Okozotia.
After being forcefully driven out of the road district by the RDC police and the military, we drove for about 2 hours.
Drove a whole 2 hours. Before we drove for.
What is the motive of the sense?
Mubalaba abantu kati bayisawo bigere.
Babajja mu motoka.
Emmotoka tezisobola kuyitawo. You can only cross the bridge either with a motorcycle or using your foot.
What is the motive of the senseless killings of black people in Africa?
Decided to find to drive forward.
The person in charge of this place is hiding.
Police has
Oh God, have mercy.
can't typing everyone know we don't Teresa.
Bakomeo.
The whole team is exhausted, and all we desire for is a bed,
On the bridge,
have a shower, and have a proper meal. Nekakati sawa za curfew zatuuse, so that means we're not going to be able to find anything to eat. But we now all we need is just to find a place where we can sleep. Same thing happened
now stuck on the road.
just a few days ago. Sobola okukwata embera eri waggulu.
Omuliro oyina saafu omanya simiyo boy. Manyi wano tubafuna bulungi eri emiritale.
Olaga embera ezimaze eri. engeri business zikanyuze ku standstill.
Badde njaga nsooka nsomere kotabu zibireze kuba bitambulira. Njagala kuba wanjagala polisi Actually, the whole team.
More than 40.
Like 50.
Which hotel are you going to?
Different hotels.
We have a coordinator in Arua who has booked us a hotel. So we know where we are going.
Don't talk like that because I'm trying to come in to help you.
Hello, Mr. The hotel has been booked by our team. All we need is to be allowed to have our right to drive and rest, sir.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
But now your people are blocking the road. They are intimidating our people.
I'm going to handle that. I'm going to handle that.
Our rights, sir.
Honorable, you have made your case.
Yes,
We
please.
have understood. We are coming for your rescue.
No, we don't need any rescue. We just need your people to observe the law. As simple as that, Mr. RPC.
I'm not RPC. This is near Commissioner of Police, Kasalao.
Ah, Mr. Kasarao, thank you very much for correcting me. But ask the police officers in this area to behave in a legal manner. They are officers of the law.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's the one who called you.
Kasalawo mutegedde.
He is a very understanding man.
Oli omusajja omukadde obwedda gwe tuli naye eri ku kisaawe Zombo.
Yeah, no, even he came ahead of
But I was
you.
trying to call that guy. He was trying to call me on my phone. Nyamaja kwe. Yeah, wa Amanpa. You know, Bobby Champokolo.
There is the problem here.
Kasalawo.
Mukubira kwa, you can use WhatsApp.
Tekamu ekimuluzo Mark nsenda birwambo.
Maka yebase. Omusajja yavuze emmotoka ekiro kyonna.
Edi lwaki Mark teyebaka n'otuvuga?
Anti naye anti obwedda alemeddewo.
Maka.
Alinga mu 7.
Vayo. Entebe ewooma. Si katala.
Hi there. Yeah, actually, they've not released us yet. I don't know if is my. Hello? Yeah, they've not released us yet. The police and the military is still blocking the way.
Okay. It seems like the connection.
Hello? Oh,
Bad network.
connection.
Uganda, people are very tired. Yesterday we came from Kamudi.
Yes, please.
So, the one thing we want to make sure of is if we do the interview from where you are now, we want to make sure that you won't endanger you or the people with you in any way.
No, it will not endanger me. Like I said, it will only make us even safer.
It will actually make the section safer.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, in that case, as of right now, what we'll do is at around 10 p.m. your time, or before that, or around 10 p.m. we'll call you. If you're still in the car, we'll do the interview from the car.
Sure, I'll be glad.
One of you is keeping me in constant contact as to what's happening.
Yes, please.
Just WhatsApp me every few minutes to say what's happening.
Sure, we shall do that.
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hopefully
Thank you very much.
Blocked us at the bridge without giving any reason. We are now stuck, and they swear,
And the forces and the police and military swears not to let us through. We are now stuck, hungry, and of course angry.
Both hungry and angry.
We are now stuck, very tired, hungry, and of course angry.
Now I want to go out because I'm heating up in here. That's a one for me.
Wanji? Makatsamu ekintu.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are stuck at the bridge. This is the situation. Nobody is allowed to cross the bridge. Only pedestrians can cross the bridge and a few motorcycles. So in a country like Uganda, you have to seek for permission to sleep or to go wherever you want to go. You have to first get permission. As a Ugandan, we say no to that, and we're not going to accept that no matter what. We are free and we are born as kings and queens in this country. So we are supposed to be free to move, freedom of movement. Police has blocked off the road, and the DPC of this region is telling us to go to Koboko. After denying us access to hotels in Terego, we came to Maracha, and then in Maracha they were leading us to a hotel that is owned by an NRM person. When we found out that, we decided not to go there.
That was the only available hotel.
Yeah.
And it's like they're pushing us there for a reason.
You see?
And as a person, as a coordinator from this area, I really stand strongly to say no. They can't push us into a trap when we know that we are going to face it rough. And possibly, I would like to tell the world that we tried all along to tell our security officers that Maracha and Terego are rural districts without proper facilities. And our president, being somebody of simple in nature, we had proposed to host him in my own district, Terego, where he finished his campaign rally tonight. Unfortunately, the RDC, when we were doing these preparations, gave a stance order that he is not allowed to sleep there, as if the RDC owns the sub-county, the district. No one owns any region of Uganda. We are Ugandans, we are free. We are supposed to move freely. It's really unfair to see this happening. And we're getting stuck on the road, blocked from both sides. We can't turn to go back from where we are coming, and we can't proceed. What can we do in such a situation? As if we were in a foreign land. And I'm passing this to all the government officials who are abusing the authority. You know, this power is being given by the people, and this power, it will be taken by the people who entrusted them with the power. And this is the time to actually for us to tell the people the alternative. We are a government in waiting, the better option for the country.
Yeah, the police had taken the entire team, including you, in Maracha,
yes,
to get accommodation.
Yes.
What then transpired?
What didn't transpire is that all the rest of the hotels, not only hotel, we actually don't have a hotel in Maracha to begin with. We have guest houses in Maracha, and these guest houses, we are told that the three are full. They are basically three. One is out of the town, and we couldn't drive this distance at night, and the ownership of that restaurant, guest house, is also questioned, because this is a regime apologist, I could say. And after getting this information, we couldn't allow ourselves to be led into a trap. Otherwise, we are putting our lives at risk. And the only thing is, like I had requested the security of Arua when we were doing arrangements, that our president be allowed to come to sleep in Arua, only to sleep, to have a good rest, so that he can rejuvenate for the next day to continue with these campaign trails. And we are campaigning like we're in a foreign land. Today in Terego, I want the whole world to know that we were denied a venue which was illegally obtained with the formal consent from the owners of the venue. All after erecting our tent, setting everything in place, we are only told to vacate the place, and we were forcibly pushed to another venue. This was basically to organize the masses. But thank God, some people walked hours to the new venue. But those who could not walk, they are really disappointed at the government, the way people are abusing power. I call upon every Ugandan to look at this situation and think twice. We should not think about now, let us think about tomorrow. I should not think about me. I'm growing older, my children are growing. They are coming. I need a better Uganda for them. And I'm calling upon people from West Nile to really denounce this kind of impunity. This government belongs to us. This government has no money. We finance it as taxpayers. And this government is supposed to serve us. We entrusted them. So I call upon everybody, every peace-loving Ugandan, that we in National Unity Platform, we are peaceful people. That's why we have just sat in our cars, and some of us are raising this drizzle. And we are hoping that whether they will open from behind or in front, I don't know. We are just held here. So, and guests in our region being treated like this. This is not our culture as Lubara. Now I'm speaking like a son of the soil.
True that.
We do take care of our visitors. Where a night gets a visitor, the visitor sleeps there. And this is what we didn't do in Terego, pushing us to Maracha and finding no accommodation. The only option is to go to Arua to sleep. That's as simple as that. So I think there is nothing much we can do about this. We're just waiting for orders. Unfortunately, the commander doesn't want to meet us. He has crossed the other side. He doesn't allow us to cross. So we just stand and see. We are waiting to see what will happen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, our dear players, we'd like to continue telling you that
that's the situation. That's the police car number UP 7668. Yes, we are in Maracha and we've been denied access to Arua after saying that we cannot have any hotel, and the only hotel that is available belongs to an NRM apologist. We could not just go in there and put our lives and just serve ourselves to those people. Yes, that is the situation right now. Ugandans, we are under captivity. The dictator is holding on to power with the gun. That's why wherever we go, guns are surrounding us, both the military and the police. These are very angry people. They cover their faces and they're ready to shoot. That's the situation, as if they don't come from us.
ojjukira omwokyako WhatsApp yo namusevinzeeko email.
Not yet. Yeah, forget them, man. We not beg none of them. Babagala bagalewo.
Balina buyinza
tebalina buyinza n'akamu.
We have the military trailing a presidential campaign. Luno tetuli mu lutalo bannange. Abasirikale amagye galina kubanga gakuuma ggwanga boundaries. Naye omulimu gwe bakola, now they are policing us as if they're the police. This is not their jurisdiction. both the military and the police. Amaje galina kulwana ntalo. Naye ekirayika tuli mu lutalo, eno tekyali campaign. Tuli mu lutalo lwennyini nnyini.
What is the motive of the senseless killings of black people in Africa? Why do you don't love yourself enough to appreciate a fellow black man or woman, no matter where they come from?
We ban the xenophobia, reject the xenophobia. How can I be
a security or resign? Okay? These are oppressors, these are criminals, and you're siding with them, telling me what to do.
Finally, they have removed the barricade after exposing them to the